Alright, what's up guys? So this is the video which should be coming after the video about the Model 3 skid plate, the all aluminum one, which is actually with the skid plate, you can't just do a skid plate. So I mentioned in that video about a lift kit. Mountain Pass Performance, the same people the skid plate came from, make a 1.75 inch lift kit for the Tesla Model 3. And that's not just the Model 3, but also the Model Y. Again, I'll link the lift kit in the description below. The AC decides to kick on now, which that's going to be a little bit of background noise. But if you're putting a skid plate, you should probably also lift the car. You don't need to, but for me, this is what I want to do. I've complained about this in other videos, and actually in the Cybertruck video, where I was like, okay, why am I getting a Cybertruck? One of the biggest reasons I had was, well, I want a Cybertruck because of the ride height. The deal with that is, with my reservation number, I'm looking at earliest 2027 at the earliest that I'll be getting Cybertruck. There are over 600,000 or more reservations for the Cybertruck, and Elon states production will be slow within the first year and then ramp up within the following years, as with most Tesla production. That's a good bit of time, so I need something now to protect the Model 3 from damage and road hazards. So for me, that now is a lift kit. Again, all of these parts will be in the description below. So I ordered a 1.75 inch, just right at 2 inches of lift for the Model 3, and with that they recommend camber arms for the back. I hope I'm saying that word right. And that's because when you lift, the back tires are going to want to go a certain way, whether it be in or out, whatever way they go when you lift, right? I have to think about it for a minute, but you're going to need to adjust the camber on the back wheels. So they sell adjustable camber arms that are actually not only lighter, but also better than whatever comes with Tesla stock suspension. So you're actually getting kind of a suspension upgrade, if you will, by changing the camber arms with the adjustable ones. And that allows you to fix that pitch, or whatever you want to call it, for the back wheels due to the increased height when they do the alignment, which of course you will need an alignment if you install this kit, and it has to be a 4-wheel alignment, because you're not only adjusting the front, but you're also adjusting the back. But enough talking, this is what they sent me. As with the skid plate, really good packaging here. They sent this customized note with each box that is personally signed by somebody with a Sharpie, so that's kind of like a nice little personal touch. There that is. And what this is here is these are the camber arms, and then the lift kit is in this box. So let's start with the camber arms here. I'm starting with the note. So we have the thank you for your order card, put that to the side. Under here is some kind of bolts for whatever this would be. Again, all their manuals are on their website, which is why they provide their website and social media here. So there are no physical manuals, but they provide some of this, and then we have some additional packaging. I'll throw that up there. And then with that, in the box comes wrapped these adjustable camber arms, which I'll see if I can get them out without having to cut them. There it is, and they're this beautiful blue color. Nothing else is in there. Toss that to the side. There's the other one. It's actually like a bluish green type of color. And there's your adjustment there. And I will say, these are not boots. I'm sorry. Is that boots? These are not heavy at all. Sorry for the distraction. They're very light. I'm not sure if these are aluminum as well, or what exactly they're constructed out of. I'd have to check on the website, but these do not weigh anything. I'd be willing to bet these weigh less than whatever comes stock with the Model 3 Performance. And then we have kind of all the way around it with some branding on there on the side, kind of signifying what brand they are. And the same thing for the other side. pretty much identical here. So that's your adjustable camber arms. And then the main topic here is the actual lift kit itself, which has these freaking things here, which is I believe your lift. And these come with the little rubber seals or whatever they are, and you can hear that, like, just off of that, how freaking these are durable. This isn't no freaking like cheap stuff. Like, this is a durable kit. It's rated really good on their website as well. But you're getting both of these rubbers, which I'm not, I don't know all that much about suspension or how lift kits work. I've never had a lift kit installed before. This will be a first time for me, but got some more packaging. I'm just kind of making sure nothing else is missing. A whole ton of bolts here and washers and everything I guess you need for the kit installation. And then the other one here, which I'll put that guy next to this other one. And again, this is for potholes, road debris, just getting the car off the ground temporarily. This is a stopgap until the Cybertruck. We have some of whatever these guys are. I guess I'll leave those in the wrapper there. I'm not too sure what these are for. I don't know what a lot of this is. Take that packaging off, and then we have these, which these might be for the front. Could be the rear. I don't really know. So these are cool. Put this one next to this. This one there. Two of those. We have some more packaging. And then we have the card, which again has a custom signed note. And this is my first time opening all of these. I wanted to do it on camera. I cut the tape, but actually looking at it is first time now. And then just a bunch more packaging. A lot of packaging. That's good. And then that's it. So that's it. Like, that's your whole lift kit. It seems very simple. You get two of these for either the back or the front, whatever one those are for, I'm not positive. You get a couple of these, which do whatever they do. You get these with the rubber seals, or bushings, or gaskets, or I don't know, whatever these guys are for. You get all of this in the kit. And again, I don't know a lot of this terminology, so people in the comments, I'm sorry if I'm butchering some of these names. I'm just not very familiar with suspension stuff. But that's it. That's your whole 1.75 inch lift kit with the camber arms that need to be purchased separately. Again, highly recommend you get these if you guys are looking into this kit. So a little bit of talking here. If you do get this kit, there are a few things that you need to be aware of. If you're lifting the car, especially doing something crazy like me, which even the guy that's installing it for me, who is the Tesla mobile service guy, who's doing the side job for me of installing this kit with his shop, he actually happens to have an alignment machine in his shop that he's going to be working on the car with. So again, total side job. This is nothing affiliated with Tesla, nor can I provide his name because I don't want to get him some kind of way in trouble with Tesla, but not that he would. I don't know what kind of policies they have. But if you're doing this, especially on a performance Model 3, you need to be aware that by lifting, the car will be catching more air, will be less aerodynamic, and thus may reduce your range by 5% at the most. Could be up to 5%, maybe less. But what you're gaining with that is near 2 inches of ground clearance from where the 5.5 inches is. So instead of 5.5 inches, you're going to be looking at right at 7.5 inches, which is significantly better. There will be no more scraping the front on driveways if approaching too fast, or if hitting a pothole, you're hearing something hit on the bottom because the pothole's bottoming the car out because the pothole's so deep. It will help alleviate most, if not all, of that. And then you're going to have with the kit the upgraded camber arms for the back, which is going to help as well. So you're going to catch a little more air. The car is not going to have as good of handling. I'm aware of this. Like, handling the car, probably going to be a lot worse. It's going to be sitting higher. The weight's going to be shifting different. It's going to be a whole different ball game. I do plan on keeping the Uber turbines that come with the car, the 20-inch rims on it for now. Eventually, I may put some all seasons on once I burn out the factory Pirellis that come with it. I'll probably put some Michelin all seasons on it, maybe some AS4s, A4Ss, or however they pronounce them. If not those, I'll put some Falcon FK460 or whatever those are, all seasons on as well. Because I'm like, if the car is getting lifted and I'm putting a off-roading solid aluminum skid plate on the front, it's turning into an off-road vehicle at this point with the speed of a performance, which is crazy, with having the performance motors. So I think it needs some all seasons, not some performance tires like the Pirellis are on it now, because at this point, if it's being lifted, it's no longer a performance car, it's now an off-road car. So it needs to be treated as such, which it'll still have the speed of the performance, just have off-road features like a Model Y might. So anyway, I'll post another video. This whole kit is being installed on August 7th and August 8th, which is when the skid plate and this lift kit is all going in. It'll probably drive like a whole new car once the work is done, and it'll sit a hell of a lot higher than it does now, which I'm definitely looking forward to. And hopefully I'll be able to deal with it for another few years until I'm finally able to get my Cybertruck reservation. But anyway, I'll see you guys in another video when all the work is done and everything is completed.